From the British Bullshit Corporation, we have Charlie Hebdo trial suspended as suspect catches BS-19. You wouldn't read about it. For those of you who don't know about Charlie Hebdo, by God, time flies. It's been 4 years. 4 years since that event. In 2015. No, it's more than 4 years then. My God, must be 5. Anyway, I'll read through this in a second, but Charlie Hebdo was where supposedly terrorists walked into a sort of a, what do you call it, a printing place where they do cartoons and shit, and supposedly they killed a few people, and then they drove off and supposedly killed a few more, and then they supposedly went into a Jewish supermarket and killed more. But anyway, that was the pretext to the Paris supposed terror attacks, where we remember a Batman clan, or actually the Bataclan, where a woman was hanging off her fingertips for God knows how long, a pregnant woman hanging off the edge of a windowsill off her fingertips. Amazing. And she managed to pull herself up. Anyway, what's going on here? The main suspect in the 215 Charlie Hebdo attack in France has tested positive, and his trial has been suspended. Ali Reza Polat is accused of helping the militant Islamic attackers who killed 12 people at the satirical magazine 4 years ago. The presiding judge says 10 accused accomplices must be tested for the virus before the trial can resume. Hang on. Were they all locked up in one cell for the last 4 years? I'm sure the 10 accused weren't all virtually sitting on top of each other in one cell for the last 4 years, and even recently I don't think they would have been together. So why do they need to be tested? The suspension is likely to delay the trial's conclusion later this month. Ali Reza Polat, 35, was sick and seen by a doctor. He was sick, so of course he just happened to have BS-19, prompting the judge to suspend court for several days. Judge Register Yorna said 10 other suspects must be tested, and the resumption of the trial would depend on the results of these tests and the development of the health of the people concerned. The defence lawyers were due to give their final submissions in the coming days, and verdicts were expected in 2 weeks' time. I mean, by God, 4 years is a long time to wait for this shit, isn't it? 14 people in total are on trial over the attack on the magazine, as well as related attacks on a policewoman and a Jewish supermarket that left 70 people dead in total over 3 days. 3 of the 14 are being tried in absentia. The 3 gunmen in the 2 attacks were shot dead by police, of course. Of course. Ali Reza Polat is seen as the main link between the attacks and is believed to have had a key role in obtaining the weapons used. He subsequently attempted to flee to Dubai, Lebanon and Syria, but without success. All 3 were unsuccessful. The trial had already been delayed 4 months because of the Corona BS scamdemic. That's it. Well, alright, that was short and sweet. There's the famous logo, Je suis Charlie. You remember that? Can't believe it's 4 years ago. 4 years ago. Anyway, I've got videos on this, but like all the other ones in the last how many years, terminated channels, I haven't uploaded them again. Who knows? Shall I upload them again and for my channels to be taken down again? I don't know. But good old Charlie Hebdo trial. COVID-19's got them as well.